Don't do it. Don't give it the satisfaction. I had to force myself not to turn around and look at my window. The constant tapping was dwindling down, and I could almost hear the frustration of the creature. At first I thought it must have been a tree branch. But a tree branch doesn't stand 4 feet tall and have it out for me. I focused down my computer screen, trying to block out the sound. I checked the time. 3:24 a.m. 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes, and then you're free, I told myself. The minutes dragged on, slowly inching toward 3:30. Right on the cue. The tapping ceased at exactly 3:30. I sighed and turned around to finally crash on top of my bed and get what little sleep I could. That's when I saw it. It pressed its stubby, small face against my window. I sat, frozen in fear, unsure of what to do. It just stared at me, unblinking and unmoving. I shook in both terror and uncertainty. It began to tilt its head like a confused dog, still unblinking. A couple of minutes passed and it still hadn't blinked once. Now that my lamp was illuminating its face, I had a good look at it. It was tiny, almost the size of a small child. Its eyes seemed unnatural to its body, too big and bulky. It had a permanent smile, rotten teeth with jagged points pressed up against my window. Its bony finger tapped on the window in a rhythm. Eventually the sun began to rise behind the tree line, and rays of sunlight struck my window and the creature. It twisted its head around to investigate the source, and then turned back at me. It smiled at me one last time, and then vanished into the woods. Exhausted and terrified, I laid down in bed to catch the last hour of sleep that I could. The next night, I prepared myself for tapping, but it never happened. I drew the blinds, turned off the light, and lay down for hopefully a peaceful sleep. After a few moments, a tapping was heard. Not tapping on glass, no. A deeper tap. The sound of finger on wood was heard from across the room. From my closet came a sound.